Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. We start on the larger time frame, and here, on the XRP chart, we can see that the price reacted to the support region on the longer time frame chart. On Monday, the 3rd of February, there was a bounce, but the bounce is not significant enough to confirm that, let's say, circle wave 5 in yellow, for example, is unfolding. It is definitely possible that this rally is unfolding in wave 5 already at the same time, and we will need to observe the smaller time frame chart for that. A wider wave 4 is possible at this stage, which could unfold as a wider A, B, C structure. I'm just highlighting that to make you aware that this here might turn into a bit of a sideways range. XRP likes to move in sideways structures for a while. For example, we had evidence for that here between July 24 and October 24. This was also a sideways range. And then obviously that massive one here between May 22. Yes, there was some volatility, but overall just a sideways range, May 22 and July 24. So it's just that XRP likes to do that, especially because when XRP moves, it can move very quickly. But then due to those strong movements, the price will typically need some time to recover, or at least not recover, but calm down a little bit and consolidate and bring those indicators down afterwards. You know, that typically leads to some sideways consolidation, but that's productive and constructive, because this sideways consolidation, if it's above support, it's typically considered, well, part of the trend. So in this case, bullish, as long as we're holding above the $1.21 level, which is lower boundary of the larger support on the long-term chart here. Yeah. So as long as this level is holding, we can watch for higher. Now let's take a look at the shorter time frame. Has anything changed? Unfortunately, even though some coins are really doing well today, especially XRP, for example, or VeChain is doing quite well, AVAX maybe, but XRP kind of muted price action on the smaller time frame. That might be because this move down doesn't really look complete technically. So the bulls have difficulty to get this moving to the upside. The downward structure does look incomplete. Doesn't mean that it has to form another low, but it appears likely at this stage. So current idea is that from the 3rd of February low, obviously the rally was a wave 1 or an A wave from a bullish point of view. Important is now for an upside reversal to continue, to remain a valid and plausible scenario, that the price should hold above support, so above $1.95. There are 4 levels we're watching: 235, 222, 211, and 195. This is a support range. As long as the price is turning around here, the next move up could be either wave C in blue, and that's again where, as I said, it might turn into this larger range. This is the blue count. Or we might already be working on a third wave up, as highlighted here in yellow, which could then take us to the next targets above, which I haven't mentioned, but you might know it if you watched previous videos. $4.20, $5 is one of the larger FIPS here, and then $6.60. But that will be decided here in real time on the smaller time frame chart. And all I can say is that the move down looks a bit like an A wave in a larger correction. The bounce, if you want to call it a bounce, is a bit of a bounce there. It's weak. That looks a bit like a triangle pattern here. That might turn, well, maybe not really. At least some kind of a correction, A, B, C, in internal wave B, which could then lead to one more test of support. And again, support between 195 and 235. Resistance, the nearest resistance area to which the price already reacted here a couple of times, you can see it here, is between 251 and 272. So we'll see how the price reacts to that resistance range. But as long as below resistance, as long as below 272, there's no indication that, or no evidence really, that something more bullish is playing out. I would see this potentially as a B wave, yes. Can be something more bullish, which is why I've highlighted here wave 2 or B with a question mark already bottomed, but there's nothing that would give me confidence about it at this stage. So I think at this stage, support levels are clear. We even have a resistance area we can watch. For anything else, you need a crystal ball, but I'm leaning towards a bullish case, or at least that a recovery from here is possible. But I cannot rule out another test of support. It seems likely at this stage. For now, I would prefer another dip into support, right? Because the correction doesn't look finished. And the rally from that low that happened on Friday the 7th doesn't look very promising. So at least mentally prepare for another test of support, maybe around $2.11 or $1.95. That's the update about XRP. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. If you're interested in additional content, make sure that you also subscribe here on the MCO Global channel. You can do that completely for free. It's our new main channel for the community, and here we cover crypto stuff more in depth. We talk about some fundamentals, we talk about geopolitical events, but we also cover other asset classes. So here we want to bring everything together. Very, very shortly I will make a video about altcoin season and my thoughts around it. So if you're interested in that, check it out. I'll put the link to the channel in the description. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.